Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing Noah's regional qualifier for his men's gymnastics. This was the state competition in Knoxville, Tennessee at Gym Tech. If Noah does good enough at this competition, then he gets to move on to regionals, which is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, April 2nd or 3rd. That's a Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, the first event is going to be rings. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. That's Mr. Levi there with him. That's his coach. You'll see him in most of the events. Oh, that hurts my shoulders.
Sometimes whenever he's on the mat, it makes it go like downhill, and whenever I land, I have to take a step because he's like heavier than me.
All right, but that was really good.
Yeah.
Anything you could have done better?
Just being tired and not wearing that outfit.
Well, the outfit's a must. So what did you score on that event?
I got a 9.9.
9.9. So that's a very good score. What's something you could do better to get you up to a 10? Really, you did everything really well.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. Like maybe like a little bit of like a toe flex or something.
Yeah, could have been your toes weren't pointed or your knees were slightly bent somewhere.
Yeah.
But overall, that was a really good run.
Yeah.
All right, next up is the vault. There's not much to the vault. Basically, you run down, do a flip, and land.
Mm-hmm.
The flip isn't that difficult. The landing, the flip,
It's hard.
is hard, yeah. What is Gabe doing with his pants?
I don't know. And oh my gosh, I run so weird.
All right, took half a step there.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else run like this? Because that's what I do whenever I go in a competition.
All right, what did you make on that event?
Drum roll, please. 9.1.
9.1. So that's good.
Yep.
Obviously, your step knocked off points. So if you don't make that step, you're high nines.
Yeah, I was super surprised whenever I got that 9.1 because I took a pretty large step, and Coach Levi said, "Wow, you're just getting cute points by now," because I got a 9.9 on rings, and I forgot to say, I don't think I held that support hold right there. You're supposed to hold it for 3 seconds, but I didn't, and the judge didn't take anything off of it, so that's why he thinks that I'm getting cute points. And also because I'm cute.
Yeah, okay. All right, next up is P-bars, parallel bars. So this event seems to be pretty difficult. There's a lot of upper body strength involved.
Yeah. Did an extra swing there. I was supposed to not do 2, but I did 2. And then, oh! It hurt so bad.
That was not good.
I know.
So what
I still
happened?
got a bruise.
That was a large bruise.
Mhm.
He wouldn't let me take a picture to show, but it was a substantial bruise on the side of his leg.
Yeah, because it was like right here, and I'm not letting him take a picture of that.
All right, so what happened?
I don't think I was paying quite attention to it, and also I swing too far,
You just kind of over-rotated.
Yeah, I over-rotated. I wasn't focused enough, I don't think, to do it because I didn't pay attention to the swing part, and I also didn't pay attention to my handstand. At that point, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm making it to regionals.
So you have several competitions throughout the year, but they're basically practice for this.
Mm-hmm.
This competition is what decides if you go on to regionals. So this is the one that really matters, and you lost your focus.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first time you've ever felt like that in competition off P-bars.
Yeah. Except for the practice.
In practice, you did basically the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Except
nobody even cared.
We didn't see it. Well, I saw your legs go up and over, but I didn't see you land. I just saw you get up and you were fine.
Yeah, you saw me go up and over and you didn't go, oh my gosh, no, are you okay?
Well,
you were just like...
We saw you land on the mat. So, or we knew you landed on the mat because you got up and you were fine. That time you weren't as fortunate and you landed on the bar on your way down. And then you missed the mat and hit the floor.
And hit the back of my head.
And then slid back and hit your head.
Yeah. That didn't hurt as bad because I was... And it didn't even hurt a lot because I was like... I had butterflies in my stomach and adrenaline and stuff like that. So it didn't hurt that bad.
But it
still hurt
pretty
really
scary.
Bad. Yeah, it was scary.
But you shook it off and
yeah,
you were able to keep going.
Yeah, I still got to go.
Alright, so on P-bars you got a 6'8".
Yeah, 6'8".
That's
a bad score.
That's a very bad score. Well, I wouldn't say it's very bad, but it's bad. Normally you're mid to high nines on P-bars, right?
Yeah.
So whenever we saw that happen, obviously we were concerned for him. We knew that it hurt, but he bounced up and went and sat down, and you could see him kind of working through it. So we knew he was going to be okay. But as far as score and competition goes, we were concerned then that you weren't going to make it.
I don't think he was concerned that I was hurt.
We were concerned you were hurt, but you got up and you shook it off, so we knew you'd be okay.
Sure.
If you would have laid there and cried, it would have been a different story, but you hopped right up and got out of the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
At least you had enough sense to do that.
Yeah.
Alright, next up. High bar. High bar, you always do good. Yeah. So straight away, pulling up right here. It's very difficult. Is this the first year you've been able to do that?
Yeah.
That looks fun, doing those. What's that called?
Back hip circle.
Back hip circle.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster.
That's the kip.
Yep.
Pushing up right there.
One of the first times I've done it in a routine.
Oh.
That hurt really bad.
You didn't go far enough over the bar and landed on it. That's a good landing.
Yep.
Alright, so when you landed on the bar, you had the previous event is when you fell. So that was about 10 minutes prior.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you landed on your hip on the bar.
Yeah.
But you were able to keep going and you didn't make any mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. What'd you get?
9.6.
9.6?
Mm-hmm.
So that's about, well, normally your lower nines.
Mm-hmm.
But you were able to do the kip that time.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Little giant?
Baby giant.
Baby giant. So that got you extra points.
Yeah.
So 9.6 is really good. Whenever we were sitting up waiting on you to do the high bar, your mom was doing some math. And she came up with if you did 9.5 on your next events, the rest of the events, that you would end up with a 9.0. You would average out to a 9.0. And hopefully that would be good enough to get you into regionals.
Yeah.
So that's a 9.6, so you're on pace here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up is the floor.
This is the scariest event. Not only is everybody just staring at you, like right in front of your face, also you have so many things to do, and not to fall in those things is really difficult. I got 3/10 for not going in the handstand on that.
So instead of you went straight back, you should have went up and then back.
But nobody told us we were supposed to. That was good.
You're able to take that little bounce there at the end of it. You almost went out of bounds.
Yeah. That thing is a little weird looking at the end. I got 3/10 for staying in the corner too long. And I was supposed to do two. Didn't do two.
Two back handsprings.
Yeah. I round offed too high, and I almost did a backflip.
So the round off is like the half cartwheel thing.
Mm-hmm.
And when you came down, you hit too hard. And so when you bounced, you almost did a flip instead of a back handspring.
Yeah. I also didn't snap down enough to where it goes straight back. I went kind of straight up.
Okay, so what did you get on the floor?
7-7.
7-7.
Yeah.
That's low.
Mm-hmm.
Normally you do around 8. But that time you were supposed to do your double back handspring, which would have got you a higher score.
Yeah. Like last competition, I got an 8-5.
And you bobbled a little bit then.
Yeah.
That was the first time you'd done the double back handspring.
Mm-hmm.
And your mommy yelled and
yeah.
you almost fell.
That was scary. Because she yelled so loud whenever I went. She's like, wah! So, higher pitch.
Yeah. All right, so what did you get on that one?
7-7.
7-7. So you're below the 9-5.
Yeah.
So it's not looking good at this point.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? Pommel. This is the last event. You do 3 circles and a flank,
Mm-hmm.
and you took a little step.
Yeah. I bent my knees too much on the 3rd circle to go around to flank. I also took a step, and then at the end probably was like 3/10.
All right, so the circles are obviously circles, and the flank is you dismount basically 180 degrees from where you started.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to step back like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're just supposed to land flat. All right. So going into the pommel horse, into the pommel, you were 14th overall.
Yeah.
And then you took that little step.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody passed you. So they only take the top 14.
Yeah.
And you wound up 15th.
15th.
But
Somebody left and couldn't go.
they had to know right then whether you could go or not. And for some reason, one of the kids couldn't go. So with him out, that bumped Noah up to 14th and able to go to regionals.
Yep. Although it wasn't as exciting because none of my teammates got to go. Unless one of my friends can come. Please.
We'll see. But
Yes.
Noah's getting to go to Florida to compete in the regional competition. That's going to be in 2 weeks, I believe.
Yeah.
April 2nd or 3rd. If you compete on Saturday or Sunday, I don't know which one it is. So are you excited?
I'm nervous. We also gotta fly, maybe. Or drive 12 hours.
If we drive, we will probably leave a day early and stop at Adam's house like we did for vacation.
Yeah.
So that'll break it up. Adam lives the lower part of Georgia. It's about 6 hours from us, so that would be halfway.
Yeah, you should know if you watch our videos.
That's right. Uncle Adam has made an appearance 2 times, I believe.
Mm-hmm. So you should watch our videos so that you can know this stuff.
you may get to see Uncle Adam again. Hopefully you don't, because hopefully we get to fly. It's a 2-hour flight or a 12-hour drive. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
All right, we're also going to have a fundraiser for Noah to help pay for some expenses on his trip. It's expensive to do this stuff. Not only, for these competitions, your gymnastics fees are expensive. Whenever we travel, there's a lot of gas. It's a lot of money to get into these places. So sometimes it's good to have help whenever we're traveling.
Yeah.
So we've set up a fundraiser on Facebook. It's going to be on my Facebook page. There'll be a link in the description below. If you want to go donate, we would greatly appreciate it. Obviously, you don't have to, but we would appreciate it if you did. That would help with some of our traveling expenses.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say in wrapping it up?
Yep. Make sure you can like, subscribe, comment if you want to, and hit the notification bell. Anything you want to say?
Thank you. See you on the next one.
Peace.